Dear ladies and gentlemen, Kashmir Crown is following the story of a lady burned inside Hakim Sunawullah Hospital, Sopore. Police have registered FIR against the negligence done by management. Ladies and gentlemen, one simple question I am raising today. If this lady was burnt down, why some people become barrier in fair probe? I request you all, let police do its job. Why people want to curb your voice if you raise voice against spurious, misbranded and adulterated drugs? But we are raising our voice today against misbranded drugs. Let PSA be slapped against these mafias. Let me come back to the topic of discussion. A lady burnt inside hospital, namely Mahjabeen from Vanigam, Patan. With me is Dr. Mushtaq, calling himself spokesman of DAK 2, which I fail to understand. Dr. Mushtaq, don't get personal with me. First, what is need to form other association?
First of all, I will take strong objection to your language you are using again today, that the patient was burned down. Yesterday you have used the word patient was burned alive. So today in this program you are saying patient was burned down. So this is again a malicious campaign you are doing by projecting.
Answer the question,
just let me. I'll come to that. Let me correct you first. First of all, you should put things in real perspective. What as they have happened. That is an essence of a good journalist.
Okay.
Now, you want to create sensation out of
Dr. Mushtaq, please answer my question. Don't
now the second yes. No, I know the journalists who are the real journalists. We know what are their credentials.
Okay.
So now the point you are taking, what is the need for that too? For your kind information, Doctors Association Kashmir, there is only one association of doctors which is recognized, which is properly elected. That Doctors Association Kashmir, which is run by Dr. G.M. Mir, is the president. I don't know who from Dick and Harry you are getting in your programs and you project them as spokespersons of that. That's for you to decide. For us, the doctors in Kashmir Valley, you can go and ask each and every doctor in every hospital. There's only one organization of doctors which is duly elected, that Doctors Association Kashmir, run by Dr. G.M. Mir.
Dr.
So
Mushtaq,
we don't take your crap. We don't take your. You are nobody to decide which is that one and which is that two. Doctors in Kashmir is only one, which is led by Dr. G.M. Mir.
You actually failed to answer my first question. Now, second question to you.
No, what I failed? What I failed?
Dr. Mushtaq, second question to you. Is your association supporting private institutions?
Obviously, all the doctors of the J&K state are members, whether they belong to the private sector or they belong to the government sector.
So I think your association is only for the private institutions.
No, it's not for private. No, why should you assent? It is none of your business to assent what you assent. It does not matter to us. Doctors Association Kashmir Constitution, listen to me, you have put a question, listen to the answer. The question you have put is whether our association is for private or government doctors. It belongs to both. Both doctors, whether they work in private sector or they work in the government sector.
You are right, Dr. Mushtaq, but not at the cost of a life of a patient who was burnt in Sopore Hospital.
Come on, again you repeat that. You go to the primary school again and listen English. Learn English first. What are you telling the people burnt? Listen to me first.
Conversation
Patient was not. See, you have to understand. You have to understand the difference between a criminal negligence and a complication or a mishap which might have occurred. I don't know. See, you are not a judge. Listen, you are a simple journalist, not the judge. It is the duty of an independent. Listen to me. It is not your right to decide. It is not your right to decide what is negligence and what is not negligence. You are not anybody to decide what is negligence and not negligence. What we have said, and repeatedly we again say, that let there be an independent inquiry into the incident. If it is proved, listen to me. If it is proved beyond doubt that there was, listen to me, mister. You have put a question now, listen to me. If it is proved beyond doubt that there was a negligence on the part of the hospital or the doctor, then they should be taken to the task. Otherwise, those people, what?
There was no negligence, you are saying.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying neither there was negligence, neither was no negligence. That is not for me to decide. That is for an expert committee should be framed, and that committee should give a report. And if they give a report, there was a negligence, let it be. Then let the law take its course. You are not a judge. Listen, you are not a judge. You are not a judge to decide.
What report?
You are not a judge to decide whether there was a negligence. It is.
Dr. Mushtaq, please listen to me. Have patience to listen. Have patience to listen. Yes, Dr. Mushtaq, actually, my another question to you is, why are you supporting private practice?
Private practice?
Yes.
Yes. Doctors of this state have been allowed by the government to do private practice. So this question you should put to the government. We are allowed by the government of Jammu and Kashmir that the private practice is allowed. So it's not a crime if somebody is doing private practice. Why do you see that as a crime?
That means your association is leaking government to allow private practice.
See, as far as till now the practice of government of Jammu and Kashmir is that the private practice of doctors is allowed.
No, what
So
do you stand?
our stand is private practice.
Position.
My stand stands that private practice is in the interest of the public.
Why it is in the interest of the public?
I will explain to you if you have time. Just listen to me. Don't shout. Don't shout. Just listen to me. Just don't try to be another Arnab Goswami of Kashmir. Just listen to me carefully. If you give me a time, I'll explain you why it's in the interest of the patient. Yes, I'll tell you. If there is a patient who can afford to go to a private sector and get his health care sorted out, what is the problem in that? There is a huge rush of patients in the government sector. Some patients get paid for surgeries up to 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, 1 year. So if those patients who can afford, see, doctor does not force or coerce anybody to come to his private clinic. If certain patients want to avail the facilities, suppose if I'm a government employee, I don't have the time to stand in the queue in a government hospital. I want to go in the morning to some doctor's private clinic. What's the problem? If there's a mason, there's a carpenter who has to earn 700, 800 rupees a day. If he goes to a government hospital, he has to waste his 1 day of labor and lose 700, 800 rupees. What does he get in a government hospital? So if he goes to a private doctor, listen to me carefully. Now you're putting a question, just listen to the answer.
Okay.
I don't want that interruption in between. I don't accept these interruptions in between, please.
Let us be very much specific to the discussion. Please tell me.
I am specific. You are telling me to explain how it is beneficial to people. I am telling you that.
You have failed to answer.
No, come on. You're not a judge. Come on. If you want to debate like this, then I'm sorry.
Dr. Mushtaq, let's be specific to this discussion about the lady. Your doctor says water bottle was there.
Then why are you putting questions about private practice and all that?
Okay.
If you want to be specific, why are you putting unnecessary questions? You don't know your stand. You don't know where you're calling.
People have come to know that your stand is you support private practice.
Yes, obviously we stand private practice.
That's it.
Yes, no issues.
Private clinics, go to the private hospitals, you support them. Okay. Let me.
I said those people who can afford and want to go to private doctors.
People at Jammu and Kashmir will not allow you people to go to the private practices soon. Okay, doctor,
you are the judge. You are the person. You are the chief minister. You are the person to decide who will go where. It is the choice of the public where they want to go. Listen to me now carefully. Listen to me now carefully. J&K state is the only state in India where 95% of the patients are taken care in the government hospitals.
Right. You are
right?
confused.
Only 5% people are being taken care in the private sector.
Is confused. Okay, Dr. Mushtaq, please. You are doctor. Okay.
I can laugh at journalists like you. I can just laugh on you.
People would be laughing at you. Yes, definitely.
Yes, let them decide.
Your doctor says water bottle was there. Is it right? Is it right? The patient was.
I don't know. What's the version of the doctor? No. That might be. You might have not talked to the doctor.
Why are you debating on the issue?
I am telling you, yes.
Your doctor says water bottle was there. Coronation.
Right.
So is it right? Patient was burnt by coronation?
Could it be that is for the inquiry to decide. I am not an inquiry officer. You ask the government. You see, if you are really a well-wisher of the patient, instead of instigating those people, instead of investigating, see, we have reports that some people, I don't know who they are trying to blackmail the hospital and the doctor. I don't know who those people are.
Yes.
But what I'm telling you is that
Yes.
if you are a well-wisher of the patient, you should have asked for an inquiry, an independent probe into the
FIR
matter.
has been
That
already,
will
police has
FIR
done very good
does
job.
not see. Police
Information, police has done very good job.
Police is not an authority to inquire. Police is a law and order force. It does not inquire.
Yes.
It is it has to be an independent probe by an expert committee, which will decide whether there has been a negligence or not. So neither you, neither I am the expert in the field to decide whether there has been negligence. So it is absolutely clear. What we are saying is that let there be an inquiry, an impartial inquiry. If it establishes that there has been negligence committed, fine enough. Let the people be booked and taken to the task for that. But sensationalism is something just for TRPs or just for getting some people in the media and getting a hype of it. It is absolutely ridiculous. You are doing a disservice to the people of this state. You are a state. First of all, you should apologize for your remarks. You have rightly downloaded, removed, and listen. Had you been right, you would not have.
I wanted you to be honest in your intellect, but you failed actually. My last question to you is, my last question goes like this: if surgery is done in town hospitals, why to refer patient to private? This is a simple question. I smell rat.
Very simple. Very wonderful,
Yeah.
wonderful
you will
question.
answer.
Yes, I will answer. If you have the patience to listen to my answer. Listen, my dear. There are facilities of hospitals where surgeries can be done. Obviously, in sub-district and district hospitals, we can do surgery.
Even small hospitals.
Not in small hospitals.
Yes, it is done in sub-district hospitals even.
Sub-district hospitals, that's what I'm telling you. For you, it's a small hospital because your vocabulary is like that. For me, it's a sub-district hospital and district hospital. So obviously, we can do surgeries in those two hospitals. I have no issues with that. But certain people, I will again come to that, don't want to wait for their turn. So they want that their things should be sorted out in 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. So they opt for private sector. So if certain people want to go to the private sector, who can stop them? Nobody can stop them. Had this patient been forced to go to a private nursing home, why didn't he raise and hue and cry before the surgery? Why did he got operated and then raise the question, I was forced to come to a private hospital? Why didn't he come before? Listen to me.
Have some mercy. Patient was burned. Patient was
Come
burned.
on, you are asking us whether
I don't understand. I don't
that
understand.
is for the inquiry committee to decide whether he was burned.
She was burned.
See, who burned him? That is to be decided by the committee, by inquiry committee. I'm repeatedly telling you, she was not burned by some doctor. She was not burned by the hospital. It has to be decided by the inquiry committee. How many times do you repeat this?
Anyways, Dr. Mushtaq,
listen to me now.
Running short of time on this show.
Thanks, Dr. Mushtaq. Today you have exposed yourself for supporting private practices and private institutions at the cost of public lives. And I don't understand why you have exposed yourself today. Anyways, thanks ladies and gentlemen for watching Kashmir Crown News. Always your side.